Okay, so I just saw It Chapter 2. It came out yesterday in the UK at the time recording this, and it's been out in America for a couple of days, so it's good that they've pretty much got the dates pretty much, a couple of days, apart from each other, so there's no massive waits for it. So yeah, I really enjoyed It Chapter 1, so much so that I've actually got the Steelbook Blu-ray of it, and I can already say, yes, I'll be buying the Steelbook Blu-ray of Chapter 2 as well. In fact, in some ways, I think I enjoy Chapter 2 more. This is going to be spoiler free, by the way. I think mainly because it does go a bit further with it, and there's more killings in this one. Although, saying that, most of the killings are obviously just random, faceless people in the film. For example, at the start of the film, and that basically, you just have Pennywise appear and kill a random person that we don't know and never see again, apart from this opening scene. It seemed like it was trying to recreate the first one, but in that way. But I really did enjoy this. Yeah, all I can say about that. And also, despite it having, a 2 hour and 45 minute runtime, it doesn't drag. I really thought that this film, with that running time, would drag, considering the first film, is just over 2 hours long, and this one is just under 3 hours. If you watched both of them back to back, you'd be watching 5 hours worth of stuff. Yeah, they added a lot more Bill Skarsgård in this one, which is good. I'm not seeing that as a bad thing. It's really good. So you get, a lot more Pennywise in this film compared to the first film. In fact, some things they did actually change from the original book, and even the miniseries just have, Pennywise be Pennywise in it, if that makes sense. Just so, you can have more Bill Skarsgård. Yay! And I do like this film is a lot more brutal in ways. There is a lot more blood in it. Although, seeing that, I will say there are bits in it where it is obvious, it's trying to keep its 15 rating and not go the full 18. Though saying that, this film's probably more gorier, more brutal, more horrific than Halloween 2018 was, and that was an 18, yet this is a 15, so yeah, I don't know why that was an 18 and this was a 15. But hey, there we go. So yeah, it was really enjoyable throughout it. I'm trying to say things without spoiling it. Something I will say that I was slightly disappointed on is this one pretty much relies solely on CGI. There are not that many practical effects throughout the film. It's mainly just the CGI this time around, so that is unfortunate. Although saying that, some of it just can't be helped. Some of it just has to be CGI, like when Pennywise is transforming into various, scary things, and that really, that can only be done in CGI. The budget for this one was, clearly higher than the second, I think. So because obviously there was a lot more stuff that happened. The actors who play the adult versions of the Losers Club were actually really good in this one. Yeah. So pretty much that means there is now absolutely really no reason other than Tim Curry to watch the first one. The original, I mean. Saying that though, Tim Curry is a pretty good reason. And actually, I'm going to do slight spoiler warning, because I do really want to talk about this bit. So, they do the bit where Ben is, not realising he's about to kiss Pennywise, and Pennywise goes, "Kiss me, fat boy." Except Bill Skarsgård, he tries, but he just can't do, what Tim Curry did. And there isn't actually a kiss in this. So yeah, Ben never kisses Bev, so at least not in that sense, so Ben never kisses Pennywise. Yeah, to be honest, I think maybe that's not best, but whatever. But and also the plot does make more sense in this one. They do give more of a reason for the Losers Club, as adults to stick around, because immediately they all just want find out that It is back, they don't want to stay in Derry. They all want to go back, but obviously, they give convincing reasons on why they have to stay. So yeah, and also it doesn't. They set up this plot in the film where they say, yeah, we're gonna kill it in this way, but it ends up being completely bloody useless. So they have to kill it in another way. That's all I'll say about that. Yeah. Since I saw this at Odeon on the 7th today, 7th of September, I got this free poster, and I actually went and bought a frame for it immediately from Poundland, which just about fits it. Literally, it's the perfect size for it, and it's actually made for a diploma. Unfortunately, you have to get the frame in, not the frame, the poster is in two halves, so this half has half of Pennywise and the Losers Club as adults, and I think the other half has the other half of Pennywise and the Losers Club as kids, I believe. So yeah, that is irritating. The second half is available between the 13th and the 15th. I've asked my friends if any of them are going, if they can, between that time, if they can pick me one up. If not, I might actually take this poster with me and say, can I please have the other half of the poster, and maybe one of the employees might give it to me, I don't know. But yeah, that's it, Chapter 2. Basically, if you saw Chapter 1 and loved it, I think you'll like this one either just as much, or maybe even more so. If you didn't like it, Chapter 1, then yeah, this is not going to change your opinion. It's, tonally and pretty much the same kind of film. It's a great sequel in every way, because it is just, the second half of the book. And if you haven't seen It Chapter 1, then where the hell have you been living? But if you haven't seen It Chapter 1, really you should, because this expects you to already know, what happened in the first film. Essentially, it does do, a couple of flashbacks. I mean, I don't think it's 100% necessary, but I think for you to, get the full impact of It Chapter 2, then you need to see It Chapter 1 beforehand. So, yeah, that's it for my thoughts on this, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.